Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. Let's get into it. There are health concerns for the Queen. She has canceled 2 of her virtual engagements and she's not feeling well. And this is very scary for the palace. Buckingham Palace has recently issued a statement saying that she's going to cancel these 2 virtual appointments that she had scheduled for today. The palace is definitely going to have the Queen resting today. We know how the Queen wants to always keep going, but this is really a sign of the Queen not doing well. And I believe as well the compounded stress with everything that just happened with Prince Andrew in his case, his settlement of that case, and also what is continually hovering over the Queen, this book to be coming out by Prince Harry, all the things that are going on over in California with Harry and Meghan. There's just this constant stress, and I can't imagine that the Queen is doing well emotionally as well as physically. And you would think during these times that everyone would come together to rally behind the Queen and to support her and to make less stress for her. You know, what a great opportunity for Harry to say that he's not going to write a book. Can you imagine how relieved the Queen would be to know that this is not going to happen? I mean, imagine this. The Queen has worked her whole life to keep intact this institution that she has worked very hard for. And then to see it crumble in her golden years of life because of her knucklehead grandson cannot make the Queen feel good. I'm sure it's just like this constant knock for the Queen to see and to know that this is going to happen over the course of her next several years reign, if she lives long enough. So the fact that it is to be released, this book, the fact that, hey, once it comes out, what is said, it's going to create a lot of issues for the whole monarchy, because Harry was an insider. Harry had all the inside scoop on everything. And so the slant of the things that may come out from what his mother said and believed. So there's a lot of things. It's almost like a rekindling of Princess Diana and the way she lived her life coming back to resurface again within the royal family, because this is what Harry is doing. He's conjuring up a lot of the things that his mom went through while within the royal family. Like, he is going to conjure up those things around his mother, because he's going to protect his mother even in death. And he's going to slant his mother's message in death, or when she passed away, to slant and to be more for himself. Harry is all about himself. He's not really about carrying on the institution of the royal family and everything that the Queen has worked hard for. So I see what is happening now with the Queen canceling these 2 engagements as a sign of really, really bad things for the monarchy that the Queen is once again carrying on her shoulders. Whoopi Goldberg is forced to end TV chat amid shocking disrespectful Camilla comment. Yeah, no kissy kiss. So Whoopi Goldberg was forced to stop a colleague, Sunny Hostin, from claiming Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, did not follow COVID rules when around the Queen. She caught the virus for the first time just days after the Prince of Wales contracted the illness for a second time. Now, the Duchess, she carried out a string of engagements last Thursday, the day Charles tested positive for COVID. So the View host Sunny Hostin, she went on to claim that Camilla or Charles gave the Queen COVID. The conspiracy theory forced Whoopi Goldberg to intervene. So Miss Hostin said, Prince Charles, I guess, was breathing all over her and gave her COVID. Now Camilla has COVID. Maybe Camilla gave it to her. So then Whoopi Goldberg interjected and she was like, well, maybe she just got it in the air like everybody else. And then Sunny continued to say, well, Camilla doesn't follow rules of obligations of people that are married. Ooh, Sunny really took a dib at Camilla, didn't she? Yeah, I mean, basically, that's what happened. Let's keep it real. They didn't want to follow the rules of marriage and they were doing what they did. You know, there are people that support Camilla. I've even kind of taken a liking to Camilla since all of this, but you have to constantly keep it real. it is what it is. That is what happened. And if you were seeing this in front of Camilla, what would she say? That didn't happen. No, she would say, yes, that did happen, unfortunately, and I'm sorry. So this is what you do when you're an adult. You own up to your wrongdoings. And so Whoopi Goldberg she was like, stop. Before the conversation even moved on, she just wanted to put it down. She said, it comes as the Queen is experiencing mild cold symptoms and testing positive for COVID. So basically, Whoopi was not letting it go any further. She kind of shut that down, I think, because, hey, she's like, Camilla just is trying to move on from her scandalous life. And she's trying to be a better person now. So Whoopi just didn't want it to even go there. But Sunny was checking her. And she was like, Camilla is the reason why the Queen is sick. This is what Sonny Hostin was saying. Two queens in waiting. Kate heads for lunch with Princess Mary after meeting Danish Queen. So what happened here? Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, she was reunited with Crown Princess Mary during her second day in Copenhagen. There she held an audience with the Danish Queen, who this year is celebrating the Globen Jubilee. The pair were joined by Mary via a private chat. So Kate looked at ease as she chatted with Danish royals wearing a gray Catherine Walker coat dress and black pumps. This isn't the first time that Kate meets with Queen Margrethe II as the Danish head of state. She had previously attended the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's wedding back in April of 2011. So after the meeting ended, Kate and Mary, they stepped out into the sunny weather and they walked to the nearby Frederick VIII's palace, which hosts the office of the Crown Prince and Princess. The two royals appeared to be joking with one another during their brief walk, interrupted only by every now and then a wave to some of the royal fans who had gathered outside the palace hoping to catch a glimpse of the two reuniting. So at the Frederick VIII's palace, the Duchess and the Princess had a working lunch, followed by a visit to Danner Crisis Center, supported by the Mary Foundation, which helps children and female victims of domestic abuse. Kate and Mary were welcomed at the center by April 5 and Mona, who is 7, nearly 8 years old. Now, the adorable children, they handed the royal splendid bouquet of flowers. Kate traveled to Denmark to deepen her knowledge of the country's world-leading approach of the earlier years. Now, while on Tuesday she had focused her attention on understanding that the earliest stages of child development, Wednesday was packed with visits aiming at learning more about mental health and well-being of youngsters. Royal fans were excited to see Mary and Kate together again today, and they took to Twitter with one named @Katie's Royal Love, writing, "The Queens of Class, Elegance, and Style, Catherine and Mary." Another, Toria H. tweeted, "The sisters, the Duchess of Cambridge and the Crown Princess, are out." A third, Zabirath Lone said, shared one picture from today's engagement and one dating back to 2011 showing the two royals together. She wrote, "Has been over 10 years and these two still get on great. Absolutely love them together." Now, both royals are hugely popular in their countries and widely admired for their impeccable style and dedication to royal duties. While Princess Mary will become Queen Consort at the end of the current reign of Queen Margrethe, the Duchess of Cambridge will assume this title after Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, at the end of Prince Charles's time on the throne. Queen had 4. Kate sparks pregnancy plans as Duchess can't talk William into another. Yes, I guess it's just not going to happen. So Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, she has sparked questions on whether or not she will have another baby after confessing she feels broody. And I guess that broody is like a British thing, because I'm like, ooh, broody. I guess she's feeling kind of spunky and sparkly all over, like she want to have another baby, y'all. So Kate has flown to Copenhagen for a whistle tour, meeting health workers and academics at the forefront of Denmark's world-leading approach to early childhood development and the families that they help to support. So after chatting to parents with their babies at the Copenhagen's Children's Museum, the Duchess confessed that she felt broody. And she joked, husband William worries about her working with under 1-year-olds because she returns home wanting another one. Yes, royal reporter at the Sunday Mirror said that Sarah Robinson has since claimed that Kate may talk William into having another. Yeah, she just might do it, y'all. Let's hope she does. I would love to see Kate have another baby. So speaking to Good Morning Britain News, Ms. Robertson says she really has just come into her own since turning 40 and shaping up to be the future queen. She looked very happy. She joked, obviously being around children when she sees babies, Prince William, when he comes home, because she gets very broody. I like that word, broody. I'm gonna have to start saying it. I feel broody today, y'all. Okay, so I thought it's that there was a hint of a fourth child when she, saying I feel broody. That's a hint, right? Isn't that a hint that you might have another child? So the queen had 4, and I've always wondered if the Duchess of Cambridge will have another. So hold this space. Maybe she will talk William into it. We'll have to wait and see. Kate is spending 2 days in the Danish capital on a fact-finding visit with the Royal Foundation Center of Early Childhood, the first time that she has taken to this work of her future institution to the international stage. The Duchess revealed that she had spent some of the recent half-term school break playing with Legos with her children. And I know we had saw recently a picture of her coming down that slide. She looked wonderful. She was just having so much fun. I thought she was going to fall off the slide when she first came down, but she caught herself and she got up, she laughed it off, and it was so cute. My children are very jealous that they weren't coming to see the Lego Foundation. They were like, hang on, there's Lego and we're not coming. At the Children's Museum, Kate heard about the Understanding Your Baby research project, which trains health visitors to help new parents as they begin to notice and interpret their baby's behavioral cues. After meeting with 2 8-month-old baby boys and their parents, she joked, "It makes me feel very broody." Ooh. So William always worries about me and 1-year-olds. So when I come home saying, let's have another one. So I guess William always like, okay, now when you go see those kids, don't think about coming home and asking me for another one, right? So Kate's feeling like little spunky, like she wants to maybe have another one. I guess William's like, hold up. Ain't time for that just yet. Okay, that's all I have for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.